Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends Beast from the Caliban wave. I did actually get him during the same time as that haul video. I just forgot to include him in that haul video. I got him from my friend Jack. He did open him and then change his mind, kind of a impulse buy, and I've had zero luck finding this guy. So thank you again, Jack. I really appreciate you selling him to me. He did sell it to me at retail, which is awesome because he's like in the, he's above retail right now. It seems like every time I check on Amazon, he's 30 something dollars, and eBay is not much better. But, and he's got the Build-A-Figure piece and everything, which is awesome. So we're going to finish up his 360 and then we'll check out the details. All right, so first off, we'll check out the Caliban head. Very cool. Nice screaming angry face. Hopefully I'll be finishing this Build-A-Figure soon, but we'll go ahead and move on to the other accessories. He does come with two interchangeable hands. He has kind of a lightly grasping right hand. You can see the fur there, nice, and just a little black paint on there to give that sculpting detail some more texture, which looks cool. And then the other hand's more of a flat hand, hopefully to be able to do some, handstands or anything like that on this figure. The paint isn't all the way on the joint, so you can definitely tell that it's meant to be more flat, so you can get him to stand on that hand. Very cool. All right, so now getting into the figure himself. Very cool looking head sculpt. It's just more of a straight, yelling look. I am so used to the Toy Biz one, so it's different for me to look and see just white eyes. It looks very different to me. And the mouth, it's just not as detailed as the Toy Biz one. So far right now, this is my first time really holding him, even though I've had him for a while. Really, first time holding him in my hand to kind of play around with him. And currently, I definitely still like the Toy Biz Beast from Series 4. But it's not a bad head sculpt. It's just, I don't know if I like the white eyes. That's just me. The mouth looks, it's open mouth, but I wish it had a little more detail in the mouth, where I feel like the teeth are not fully painted white. So you have a lot more gum showing, which kind of bothers me. But the hair looks awesome. I think this looks great. I like how you can see lighter blue in the black. I think that looks very cool. So you can see on the top here, you can see more of that light blue kind of mixed into the darker blue, blackish hair. I just think that looks really nice. I think they did a great job on that. Same thing on the back here. Great sculpt. I like all the hair you can see sculpted onto the figure, so it's a little different. It's not just a reuse. It looks like this is a new figure for us. But they gave him a good amount of articulation, it looks like. And the cuts aren't too crazy to where it kind of takes away from the figure. But it's got a nice, black paint in the front here, more sculpt, and that hair looks really cool. Same thing on here, got a nice fist, and just, I think that looks really good. Definitely the hair though on the head looks awesome. Very much reminds me of Toy Biz. And coming down the arms here, he's got his little blue shorts, got the nice, I love the belt, nice bright yellow with the X logo, and it's nicely and cleanly painted. I think that's a little blotchy on that part of the X. I take my words back. Otherwise, it's just a nice yellow belt, and it's not sculpted on. It's loose, so you can kind of adjust it. Little dark blue shorts there, and then coming down the legs, you can see more of that texturing of the fur. Very cool. And he's got some more of that black paint on the sides here, and on top of his feet. Very cool. Very cool. All right, so we'll go ahead and go over the interchangeable hands. So we'll go ahead and do the flat hands. So I think after the review, I'll try to do a handstand. I know way back when I did the Toy Biz Beast review, it's one of my very first ones out there, I got him to stand on one hand, which is pretty cool. So we'll see if I can get this guy to do the same. I kind of want to keep the fist. That's probably how I'll keep it once he's on display. So, but you can kind of see the different hands. It looks like he's dancing now, right? Dancing. All right, so we'll go ahead and go over the articulations. His head looks side to side, up and down, and you can kind of get him cocking side to side. It does have a nice armpit joint, so you get a good range of motion there. It doesn't look too weird. He's got a ball joint, so you can move out, down, forward, nice and stiff, and back. He's got an upper bicep swivel, double jointed knee, elbows, which is great. Wrist rotation, also a hinge at the wrist. And then he does have an ab crunch, which is great, but he also has an upper chest like ball joint in there, so he definitely has a good range of motion. You can see you can rotate up here, nice and clicky. So that kind of takes the place of his waist swivel, so that there's no waist swivel here, but it's up here, which is still cool. And I like how we still get that ab crunch. So you can kick forward, and you can spread all the way, do nice splits. He's got an upper thigh swivel, nice double jointed knees, no boot rotation, but he does have a nice ankle rocker. Also his feet move down and up, and he does get toe articulation, which is, you don't see that with the new Legends. And pedals the bottom of his feet. All right, let's see if I can get him standing on one hand. Sorry, super hokey looking pose, but I did get him to stand on, do one hand. Oh, he fell down, darn. But you can do it, takes practice and balance, and I'm sure you guys can do a whole lot better than I can. Mine was looking pretty hokey, so I'll go ahead and show you guys how tall Beast is. All right, so Beast stands as I knock him over. Yikes. All right, let's get this right there. And we're a little over 6.5 inches tall, so he's nice and tall. I'm bummed. I forgot to grab the lab coat Beast with the glasses. I meant to do that too. But here he is next to the Toy Biz Beast, which I still really like him more. He's definitely a lighter blue, kind of very much like the cartoon. But I don't know. This Toy Biz Beast is hard to beat. It just looks really cool. Tons of articulation, fingers and toes, and the articulation doesn't really bother me on this guy, especially like I know the legs are definitely outdated, but to me it just doesn't stand out as much to be a bother. I love the mouth. He can open and close his mouth, but see what I mean about the eyes? I don't know if, just in case you guys haven't, those that haven't seen the Series 4 Toy Biz Beast, I like the head sculpt way more on the Series 4. I think it has a lot more detail and it just stands out more. Or I feel like if his eyes were different to me, this could just be me, and his teeth were painted a little better on mine, I think it would make a whole lot big difference to me. But I do like the lighter blue because it does remind me of that cartoon, but I still like the Toy Biz Beast. But you can kind of get an idea of them together here. And I may do a little small, tiny comparison video where once I have the, get the lab coat from the box set, X-Men box set Beast out, and I can kind of interchange the glasses on him. I don't know if I'll put the coat on because I don't like taking stuff off my figures, like the clothing wise. I'm just weird that way. But it may be really baggy on him, but it would just be nice to see them together just so you guys can get an idea of how they look. But my plan is, I'm just going to ramble here. My plan is to, once I have my different collection room and I have more shelves, is to do like a Toy Biz X-Men shelf where it's all Toy Biz Jim Lee looking figures. So I'll still have him on display, and then I'll do the new Hasbro X-Men figures on another shelf, just to kind of be able to have them all out. I think it'd be really nice to see more. I know I had a comment from a viewer talking about how he still has all of his Toy Biz out, and I wish I could do that just because I do not have the shelf space. So I'm hoping next display room I will, and so it'll be easier to do these collection videos where you guys can kind of see the progression of the line. But there you go, guys. Enough of my rambling. Hope you guys liked my review on the Caliban Wave Beast. I think he's a cool figure, but I definitely still like the Toy Biz one. But I will be putting him up for right now with the newer X-Men just for the time being until, yeah, like I said. But anyway, hope you guys liked my review. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Take care.